Two terrific windows in this room, so that gave you a good start.
The windows are terrific, and that's what really drew me to the space, because when you walk into the space, the focus is on the windows.
This window treatment astonishes me. It's so female and gorgeous. How did you come up with it?
I wanted to treat the windows, yet not obliterate the beautiful architecture of a plate-in window, thus the kiwi sheer. And that is contrasted by a bronze velvet cuff. And the draperies are cut on the bias, giving us the soft folds that are found in garments of the Art Deco period.
One of the rooms at the show house was designed with the thought that a very specific modern-day celebrity might use it. For the music salon, Charles was inspired by Vanessa Williams. Imagining her rehearsing here, he put a microphone next to the piano and an oversized mirror just across from it. Besides making a powerful design statement, this mirror is a practical rehearsal tool because of the high-tech television equipment it hides. To create his look, Charles combined the design styles of Art Deco and 1940s French with unusual but luscious color choices: kiwi, mahogany, and bronze.
Tell me about the wall color.
The wall is a custom color. It is heliotrope, which is a blend between a blue and a red.
Tell me about this very special piano.
The piano is from 1932. It's a perfect example of the Art Deco period. It's satinwood and ebony detailing. It's Welmar from London.
It's a jewel. I hope it sounds half as good as it looks in this room.
It does.
Speaking of looks, the daybed, the fabrics, describe it.
I designed the daybed as well as the mirror, specifically for the room. I had a certain concept in mind of a daybed, and it is mahogany, and the fabric on it is a silk jacquard by Gretchen Bellinger. It's called Spread Your Wings.
It's beautiful. The contrasting fabric?
The contrasting fabric is a silk again, a silk stripe.
The warmth of the wood is echoed in your beautiful ceiling treatment. Can you tell me about it?
Yes, that is a bronze paint. And I did that specifically to bring the warm tones of the wood at the floor plane up to the ceiling.
And inside the moldings, something unique on a ceiling.
Yes, I painted them, and they're faux painted in a limestone. The moldings are original to the house, and it's beautifully done, and I wanted to express that.
Well, and we have to talk about the chandelier.
Chandelier is quite extraordinary.
Made for this room, I'm sure.
That is avocado green glass. It is a signed 1957 Murano hand-blown glass chandelier by Benini.
There is so much effervescence, so much energy, luminescence coming from your fabrics, the pottery. Can you talk to me about that?
That, I feel, sparks a room, is to mix your textures where you have dull against luminescence. The pottery is Zolnay, that is from 1905.
Oh, beautiful. So Madam Walker might very well have had some of these beautiful pieces in her home.
That could
when
very
she
well
first
be.
created
Yes.
it. It's beautiful. Well, speaking of something that shines, I really favor this beautiful table. It's like a piece of, like a diamond sitting here.
When I was looking at pieces for the room, as you can see, I used a lot of wood tones and mixes of wood. And I was looking at something that would give us lightness in the middle of the room and just a spark like a diamond.
This room is dedicated to the art of music, but you've also filled it with beautiful art. Can you tell me about the pieces you chose?
Sure. The sculpture was exhibited in 1925 in Paris. It's a signed piece by Armanoff and a perfect example of the Art Deco period.
And the painting, which looks like it grew in this room.
That is a contemporary artist that I found in Soho, Delphine Petitjean, and it is acrylic on canvas.
Charles, have you ever imagined Madam Walker coming into this room you created?
Yes, Joan, I think that Madam Walker would appreciate a new twist on the turn-of-the-century music salon and see what we've done to bring it forward.
I think she would say that this room, using her own words, is very swell, and it is. Coming up next on Designing for History, the Madam Walker Show House, a master suite reminiscent of a French country estate.
Madam Walker's home on the Hudson was a testament to her success and a source of inspiration for others, not only to achieve, but to give.
As her business grew, so did Madam Walker's reputation as a philanthropist. She gave financial gifts to orphanages, retirement homes, created scholarships for black students, funded teachers, and supported social organizations like the YWCA and the YMCA. Madam Walker died of kidney failure caused by high blood pressure in May of 1919, less than a year after she moved into her enchanted castle. She was 51. Having the finest in furnishings, Madam Walker died in her custom-made canopy bed, surrounded by doctors and friends. Today, her bedroom has been restored to a luxurious master suite.
I felt that there was a lot of history in that room. She was a powerful woman, and so when we were thinking about how we wanted to put this room together, a lot of her history came in to play in this. I read that she loved French design and she loved Aubusons, and that was really the beginning of our thought process as how we put the room together. It was an Aubuson rug. When we picked the Aubuson rug as the center point of the room, we decided we would love to use toiles because of the French nature of it. And we also wanted to pick something of an historical nature, so we picked a document pattern and the document color. We were very taken with mixing toiles. A lot of people are afraid to mix the two different toiles together. So we felt that she was a woman way before her time and wouldn't have been afraid to do that.
Lori combined toiles for the pillows and furnishings, and she also used the silk fabric on the formal window treatments.
The window treatments were designed to be very elaborate. We have three different treatments on the windows. We have a sheer fabric, which we felt it would be nice to block out the road, which was there in the very beginning. We used panels, which she could close at night, and then we had a very elaborate valance treatment over the windows. We did some history and, of course, of the types of window treatments that she may have used in the home, and this definitely was something that was of the period.
Lori says she had a wonderful backdrop to begin her designs because the fireplace, the moldings, and the chandelier are all original to the room.
When we first viewed the room, we saw the chandelier but had no idea of how magnificent it actually was going to become.